We got week 1 waiver wire ads. So first we got Kerryon Williams. Last year, he was in committee with the Rams. They drafted him for a reason. Sean McVay loves this dude. He's looking for every reason to get rid of Cam Akers and not use him at all. Cam Akers did not get any receiving work. Kerryon Williams has a decent receiving role. He's the clear RB2, and with his potential, he could easily be the RB1 in the Rams offense. Next up, we have this stud, Poika Nyoka. No idea how to pronounce this dude's name. Matthew Stafford. Clearly love this dude. He had like 14 targets in week 1. Cooper Kupp is out for the first 4 weeks of the season. Like I said, he's the clear number 1 receiver on the Rams. If you look up the history of players that break out who weren't drafted on fantasy teams at all and that come off the waiver wire, there are plenty of players that you can look up and have successful seasons just for that year. Like I said, he's an easily flex play, and you can potentially play him as a wide receiver too. Next up is Kenny Gainwell. He's the clear RB1 in the Eagles offense. Rashad Penny did not even play this game at all. He was a healthy scratch. They barely used DeAndre Swift in this game. Any running back that has this much potential in the Eagles offense, I'm grabbing off the waiver wires every single time. He should have been drafted. I don't know why he's available in so many leagues. Next up, we have wide receiver for the Houston Texans, Nico Collins. He's the clear wide receiver 1 for CJ Stroud. Everybody was saying it in training camp. He's the clear wide receiver 1 in this team. CJ Stroud loves this dude. He had 11 targets in week 1. The Texans are going to be throwing a lot this season. They're going to be so far behind in games. Nico Collins right now is a great flex play. Stash him, put him on your roster. Next up is the clear RB2 on the Los Angeles Chargers, Joshua Kelly. Right now, Austin Eckler is dealing with an ankle injury, and if Austin Eckler was to miss any time, Joshua Kelly is a clear RB1 on that team. He's a low-end RB2 if Austin Eckler was to miss time. And before the season started, they were already saying Austin Eckler is going to be getting less rushing attempts just because they want to keep him healthy and make sure he's good to go for the whole season. Next up, we have Justice Hill, running back for the Baltimore Ravens. Justice Hill was the clear number 1 running back on this team. He was getting all the goal line carries, and when they did pass, he was the passing back. Gus Edwards is decent in standard leagues, but in most leagues, I'm taking Justice Hill as a good flex play, maybe RB4. And lastly, we have the wide receiver 1 for the New England Patriots. Everybody is waiting for Mac Jones to show something. Against the Eagles in week 1, he did throw a lot, and Kendrick Bourne was clearly the number 1 wide receiver with 11 targets.